might suggest it's a bit of a funny do, when this happens to a former royal. Normally, when you attend an event, a big public event, everybody's really impressed to see you. People can't wait for you to take to the podium, and then you give very much a pre-rehearsed speech. And naturally, wonderful applause follows, sometimes a standing ovation. But the bigger problem now that Prince Harry's finding as a member of the non-royal family is that people are less than deferential, you see, and this is the bigger problem. That is a new world that he's suddenly having to become rather more accustomed to. But then Prince Harry actually shocked quite a few of the staff by doing this. As ever, let me explain. Neil Sean here in the very heart of a windy London at the side of the River Thames. Hope you're keeping well, whatever you're doing, and as ever, thank you for taking the time out for joining me. Really appreciate it. Welcome on an all brand new subscribers. It is lovely to have your company, and people are friendly on our channel. We've made lots of friends, we've made lots of acquaintances and memories, of course. I do find it wonderful to read all your memories of the things that you remember as against what I remember. That's the thing, isn't it? It just gets the grey matter going. I think everybody enjoyed the soap opera stuff. Weren't they big in the 80s and 70s and stuff like that? Now, no, it doesn't seem to be the case. But everything comes a full circle. Well, that could be said, of course, of Prince Harry. Will he come a full circle and become popular once again? You see, the bigger problem for Harry, as I said, is he recently attended a Better Up convention, right? And this is kind of one of his jobs, Chief Impact Officer. We're not quite sure exactly what that title means. Neither are a lot of the staff, and indeed many of the staff that have now been allegedly let go in a restructuring vibe. I love that line, don't you? Restructuring. Basically means you're fired because we're not making enough money. Harry allegedly is on a 7-figure sum as the Chief Impact Officer for Better Up, and it's all about mental health and struggles. Now, the recent event that he attended was all about burnout and how, to overcome it, that sort of thing. And of course, he got attacked naturally on social media by lots of people and in print about what would you know about burnout. He's never truly had a real job. And it's interesting, isn't it, to note that, obviously people have their opinion. The other side of the coin is, some might suggest, well, truly, what would you know about working a 50 to an 80-hour week and then literally having to struggle by on a pitiful salary? And it's true. But of course, Harry is suddenly something of an expert, and that's the reason why they hired him. Nothing to do, of course, with his name or the fact that he is a member of the British monarchy. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, though, because after the event, there was going to be some question and answers, live stream, etc. And a lot of people were invited onto the stage. Rather mysteriously, though, Prince Harry disappeared. And apparently the reason being, even though the staff thought he was going to be joining them, was the fact that he had a prior engagement. Lots of people know, though, that's simply not the case. The real story is that obviously Harry right now, with his insensitive PR, cannot afford to be let loose on the public domain. And more importantly, he's ill-equipped to answer any questions that may have come through on that live stream. You get the picture. So consequently, while Harry's very useful to companies for his brand name and for a pre-rehearsed, pre-agreed speech, leaving, of course, to rapturous applause from some might say, less than full audience, and then disappearing, well, that will do for now. But how much longer will companies of that size who are having to pay that much, and indeed the staff looking around pondering and thinking, is this all we get for the 7 figures? That's what I've been told truly was going on behind the scenes. For now, though, Prince Harry naturally would see this as a huge success, and naturally he would have been thrilled to share his experiences of burnout. Yes, I know, you're pondering now, aren't you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.